Have you ever felt like you're constantly racing against the clock, struggling to balance your real estate business and your personal life? Today's video is going to change the way you approach your career. I'm Scott Cotto, an experienced real estate entrepreneur and owner of a successful real estate brokerage in Southern California. I've been in your shoes, navigating the fierce competition of our industry and striving to be the #1 office in the state. So I understand the challenges you face. In this video series, we're diving deep into the critical question: is it a time management issue or a priority issue? Join me as we uncover the secrets to effective time management in the real estate industry and discover why it's crucial to treat your real estate career as a thriving business. But why should you invest your valuable time into this video series? Here's the deal. The tips and strategies I'll share have helped me double my productivity and income, and they can do the same for you. Imagine having more time to focus on high impact activities, more time to spend with your loved ones, and more time to live a life on your terms. In the upcoming segments, we'll dive into specific strategies and practical steps to help you master time management, prioritize your business, and achieve your real estate goals. Now that you know who I am and why this video series is worth your time, let's address the first critical topic: shifting your mindset. Most realtors tend to treat their business like a job rather than a business, and it's a common trap in our industry. Consider this: when you're a W-2 employee, you're required to work your committed hours with specific breaks and lunch times. There's no deviating from the schedule. So why wouldn't you treat your real estate business the same way? Here's the reality. When you treat your business like a job, you often replace other things you believe to be priorities with your business activities. You might find yourself doing laundry at home, going to the grocery store, or taking the kids to practice during what should be your business hours. But it's time to make a profound shift. As a business owner, your responsibilities extend beyond in the business activities. You have to start thinking like a business owner. This means that on the business activities, such as creating systems, documenting procedures, and setting up for scale, become your new priorities. In the upcoming segments, I'll dive deeper into what these on the business activities entail and why they're the cornerstone of your long-term success as a realtor. It's time to make the mindset shift, and I'll show you how. But why is this such a big deal? It's because the tasks that often get neglected are the on-the-business activities. The slow, sometimes boring work that involves mapping out process, documenting procedures, and creating systems. Let me share a bit of my journey as a real estate entrepreneur. When I first started, I was hustling day in and day out, just like you. I was focused on in-the-business tasks, meeting clients, showing properties, writing offers, negotiations, going on listing appointments, and closing deals. And don't get me wrong, those activities are essential. However, there came a point when I realized something crucial. I wasn't building a sustainable business. I was simply trading time for money. I was treating my real estate career like a job, not a business. And that's a common pitfall in our industry. It's easy to get caught up in the urgency of the moment, responding to emails, attending to meetings, and managing the day-to-day chaos. But what about the long-term vision? What about creating a business that can thrive even when you're not actively working every hour of the day? That's where on-the-business activities come into play. These are the tasks that set you up for long-term success. It's about creating systems and processes to streamline the operation. It's about documenting procedures so that anyone on your team can follow them seamlessly. Let's be honest, this work can be monotonous and tedious, especially if you've never done it before. It's the reason why 90% of agents don't have a policy and procedure manual for their business. But here's the catch. This is precisely why many agents get stuck at 6 to 9 transactions per year. They find themselves reinventing the process every single time instead of documenting their systems, processes, adding leverage, and automating or enhancing to set it up to scale. For me, I was stuck at $20 million in production for 2 years in a row. When I hired my business coach, he told me, which I'll never forget it, Scott, you don't have to change a darn thing this year and you will still hit the $20 million mark. You just know what to do. It's all up here. However, in order for you to have a breakthrough, you need to document everything you're doing over and over again. Then you need to hire leverage to make the 80% time-consuming activities their one thing so that you can focus on your 20% that generates 80% of the results, which are money-producing activities. When I implemented his advice, my business grew 83% in 1 year. We went from 20 million in production to 34 million the following year by implementing one system, my database, which I'm gonna cover that in an upcoming video. But creating systems is about taking the thinking out of the process. It's about ensuring that nothing falls through the cracks. It's about building your brand and reputation as a real estate professional who provides a consistent, exceptional experience for every client. So when you consider your real estate career, remember this. You're not just a realtor, you're a business owner. Your responsibilities extend beyond in the business activities. Yes, lead generation, lead follow-up, showing properties, and negotiating contracts are vital. Without them, nothing else matters. But here's the truth, if you can't find a lead, you're not really in business. That's why you must focus on what truly matters, what puts food on the table, and what keeps the lights on. Because in this industry, time is money and the clock is always ticking. So here's your mission, shift your mindset. As you shift your mindset, you'll discover that the solution lies in creating systems and processes. Imagine having a checklist for every repeatable task in your real estate business, whether it's an open house, contract to close, or a buyer's consultation. Now that you understand the importance of shifting your mindset and creating systems, it's time to take action. Here's your mission. Start by scheduling time in your calendar for these crucial on-the-business activities. Treat this as an appointment with yourself, just like you would a client meeting. Remember, if you erase it, you must replace it. And let me share a coaching analogy that might resonate with many of you. I often meet with agents one-on-one for accountability, and we recap what we agreed to on our last one-on-one meeting. And you know what they often tell me? I didn't have enough time. I just couldn't finish it. And my response is always the same. Show me your calendar. And 9 times out of 10, there lies the problem. Just like our one-on-one coaching sessions, your business needs structure. Schedule time for on-the-business activities. These are the tasks that will shape your success in the long run. And here's the deal. You can customize these systems to fit your unique style and strengths as a realtor. So don't see this as a rigid set of rules. See it as a framework that empowers you to stand out in your business. And as you embark on your journey, keep in mind that you're not alone. You have access to resources, mentors, and fellow real estate professionals who have walked this path before. You can tap into their experiences, expertise to navigate the challenges of transitioning your real estate career from a job to a thriving business. As we wrap up this video, shifting your mindset, creating systems, and prioritizing on the business activities are the keys to long-term success. In the next video, we'll dive even deeper, exploring specific strategies to help you master time management and achieve your real estate goals. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of these game-changing insights. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have questions or thoughts to share, drop them in the comments below. Your feedback is essential in shaping the content we provide. Thank you for joining me on this journey to transform your real estate career. Until next time, keep hustling, keep learning, and keep building your real estate empire. Mindset first, market share will follow.